In this video, I will talk about Hollywood. I always talk about, politics, Washington, D.C., Trump. Now, I'm gonna talk about who is influencing the world. Zionists run Hollywood. Okay? Everything we watch on TV is affecting our lives. Okay? You see all these mall shootings, school shootings, it's all because kids, high school kids, whoever does all those watching horror movies, Zionists, they make horror movies, it sells. So what happens? Kids, they watch horror movies and then they go shoot, do school shootings, mall shootings, etc. Okay, because it's propaganda, brainwashing. So I'm not talking about movies like Godfather. No, 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 no. Everybody now obsessed with horror movies. It sells. So I'm blaming Hollywood on being obsessed with horror movies. Okay, horror movies, blood. Okay, that's why we have all these shootings in schools, and I am talking not about only uh, in US. It's happening worldwide because people are watching Hollywood movies worldwide. Therefore, Zionists from Hollywood are responsible for all the shootings. Either it's a shooting in a church, shooting in a mosque, shooting in a school, shooting in a mall is done by people who maybe take some antipsychotic medication. Uh, Zionist big pharma, they run, um, you know, they control your food, your drugs, um, Food and Drug Administration, everything is run by a Zionist. Look at the United Nations logo and blue and white. It's a Zionist flag. Look at the United Nations human rights, blue and white. World Health Organizations, what color is the logo? Blue and white. Zionists run all these government organizations. They control it. Okay, this umbrella, or Food and Drug, or CDC, Center for Disease Control, blue and white logo, just like Zionist David Star flag. All government organizations run by Zionists, and the flag, what color? Blue and white. The logo, blue and white. Okay, so Zionists run not only Washington D.C., they run Hollywood. The whole world is watching Hollywood movies, and then they go to churches, they start shooting, mosque, they start shooting, okay, schools, they start shooting. Zionists control our world from A to Z. I am drinking domestic wine because I will never buy wine from California, because the way Trump entered his presidency, that he's gonna tariffs that. So now Mexico and Canada just gonna now uh, buy their products, Who's gonna buy California wine from Canada? It's gonna affect the market, because that's what Trump did to US economy. Okay? So I'm drinking from Niagara Falls wine. Anyway, it's not about wine or tariffs, because I always talk about Trump. No, this video is about how Hollywood is fucking with the kids. Okay, so the movie, for example, Friday the 13th, okay, is a sick movie, right? So kids who are eating too much candies before bedtime, ADHD, why parents give them a computer and cell phones? So just leave me alone. Go on your play your games, okay? Leave me alone so I can do some laundry, cooking, you know, and everything else. So what the parents do, they just came from work tired, no energy, so they just let kids watch all these violent video games, horror movies, or like just here's here is candy, sugar, you know, before bedtime, sugar, right? So blood. All kids have ADHD, hyper. So kids are parents are busy because they're tired, they work full time, traveling. So the kids are going into school, and all they do, they don't read the teacher, you know, textbook. No, they sit in front of computer getting radiation like robots. Okay. I grew up with textbook, right? This generation is sitting in front of computer getting radiation, okay? That's 2025. Schools, it's all radiation. So all these kids sitting in front of computer playing those games, watching horror movies, playing violent video games, and eating sugar, they all hyper and they don't want to go to bed. Their blood, the sugar in their blood, so they don't want to sleep. ADHD, kids are born with autism. So it's a long video. I think I was bitching about it after the school shooting happened many years in US. I was bitching about this horror movies, violent video games. But you know, Zionists, they control, they send their kids to law school, right? So they got all these lawyers to defend them in a courtroom. Okay, so let's say there is school shootings, mall shootings. What are you gonna take the movie company to court? See, they can afford lawyers. You can take a big pharma to court. They get all these lawyers. It's a network, okay? The Khazarian mafia cabal network. You can't sue them. So anyway, there is shootings, and it's because propaganda. Kids are watching horror movies like Friday 13th. They don't want to make movie like Cheaper by the Dozen. It's about family. No, it's not fun. What sells is the blood, violence, and that's what Hollywood wants to make money. What sells is the murdering somebody, mass murdering, like entering church and killing everybody because they're different religion, or entering mosque and killing everybody because they're different religion. That's what sells. That's what Hollywood is making. Okay, they don't make movies like Cheaper by the Dozen. No, it's about family. They will make movies about killing, blood. Okay, that's what Hollywood is doing. So Hollywood maybe is sniffing the script writers, sniffing some cocaine mixed with something else, and then maybe they smoke weed, maybe the weed sprayed with Windex. I don't know. There is some chemicals, because this is what sells horror movies. This is the trend. Okay, all this Hollywood, they're sick in the head. They are run by Zionists. Okay, they make horror movies, and then kids get inspired, motivated, and they go to school. In the school, we have psychologists, counselors who put kids on Ritalin, for the ADHD. They fuck with their lives, okay? So the parents work full-time jobs so they can pay the bills because they're slaves to their bills. So the system, school system, teacher says the kid needs Ritalin, so they put him on drugs, and then Zionist big pharma make money. Okay, so they fuck your kid twice. First, they make them to watch horror movies, and then they put them on big pharma Zionist drugs. So your kid is fucked. And you're a slave to your bills because you have to work to pay the bills because your house is mortgage. You don't own it, so you pay mortgage. The banks who own Zionist all your car is financing, you don't own it, right? Then you trade in, get a newer car. So everything, you don't own shit, and you pay property tax. So, and you work full time just to make ends meet, and your kid is, you're tired when you come home, and you just tell your kid, go, 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 go. Here is money, order pizza, Uber Eats, whatever. Just leave me alone. Let me do some laundry, cooking, cleaning, and just so the kids are watching violent video games. Okay? That must be illegal, but how many Twitter accounts I got removed bitching about, how many Instagram accounts I had, how many TikTok accounts. If I bitch about violent video games must be banned, illegal, I get removed, right? Because Zionists, they own lobbyists, politicians in Washington, lawmakers, so they pass the bill, they vote, so they own everything. So I can fucking sit here and like a retard make video, and then my account will be blocked, and then another school shooting will happen, on another church shooting. So that nothing changes, right? You know why? Because money talks. Whoever makes money more, they pay, they own the judges. Zionists own the judges, they own Federal Reserve, they print money. They have that white paper with the green color, and they print money so they can buy any lawyer to protect the universal pictures or fuck, whatever they are. I'm not gonna get into names. So this is the video I wanted to make, right? Don't think only Washington DC is fucking with the whole world. Go to different countries and start wars and then sell guns. No. Hollywood is fucking with the whole world too, because their movies are watched worldwide, not just in the USA. The whole world is watching those movies. Okay? Horror movies. Okay, so that's what I wanted to say. Do you see the difference? Cheaper by the dozen versus Friday the 13th. Do you see the difference? Zionist Mossad was founded on Friday, on 13, December 13. Mossad knew about 9/11. Mossad knew about October 7. Everything is inside job. Everything is funded by Mossad. First they create you, they fund you, and then they start conquer and divide. Okay, everything is funded by Mossad. 9/11 inside job, October 7 inside job. Mossad knew about everything. Okay, so, and that's this. I don't give a fuck. You can call me anti-Semite. Like seriously, like 20,000 babies murdered in Gaza. You think I give a fuck how you label me? Anti-Semite Lily, neo-Nazi Lily, white supremacist Lily, KKK Lily. Don't give a fuck. Those 20,000 babies are not coming back to life. They're murdered by Zionists. So you can label me, or you can shut down my Instagram, or put me in Facebook jail, or permanently remove my TikTok, or my Twitter. Doesn't matter. those babies in Gaza murdered. They're not coming back. Okay? And Hollywood is making horror movies, and kids go to school and get murdered. They're not coming back to life. All those people who were murdered in the mosque or in the church, they're not coming back to life. You can call me anti-Semite Lily all 24/7. Don't give a fuck, because I can't bring anybody back to life. They're dead. Those 20,000 babies, I don't know how many under the rubble in Gaza, they're not coming back to life. They didn't go on vacation. They're gone. Okay, so you can call me any word. You can ban me, make my internet slow, shadow ban, censor me. I don't give a fuck. I'm just telling you that Hollywood movies are affecting kids, and kids are hyper because they're drinking energy drinks, they're eating sugar candies before bedtime. Parents are so tired they can't watch them. Then they go and they watch horror video games. It inspires them. Violent video games. I think I started to bitch about when it happens in Columbine, something like that. The shooting, school shooting. That's when I made my first bitching. I don't even know. I think I had a YouTube account that they banned. I think I was bitching about it. Columbine, the high school that was shooting. I was bitching about it, right? My account was permanently removed. And then I have to get new Google account, a new phone. It's okay. You know what? Everything, karma is a bitch. But just so you know, Trump is very dangerous and he's gonna do serious damage. Look what's happening in California, protests. Now everybody is waking up. Trump is a serious damage to US economy. Okay, huge damage. But this video is not about Trump. It's about how Hollywood is affecting people's mind. Thank you guys for watching.